morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to this new show on my channel. Every Friday I'm going to try and release a food review on a local restaurant right here on Teesside. Anything and everything from Ethiopian and Eritrean all the way through to Japanese, Chinese, Thai, and kind of everything in between. I want this to kind of be a little bit different. Now there's hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of shows right here on YouTube that kind of do the bog standard, the fish and chips, the full English breakfast, albeit we're starting today with the full English. I kind of want to showcase the very best that Teesside has to offer, and the reason for doing so is I'm kind of fed up with the poverty porn that we are seeing right across social media, the media, local, regional, national, international, and it's about time that we start looking a little bit positive on what our area has to offer. Now, we're no different to any other part of the UK, and there's ups, downs, good, bad, and everything in between. Now, when it comes to food on Teesside, we're kind of going through this crazy phase at the minute where just within the last year we have had so many new and different cuisines that have opened, and I for one are excited to actually get out there and try all these new dishes. Usually we would have to travel up 45 minutes up to Newcastle, and now we're down to Leeds, to York, and even further afield, just to try things like sushi. Ethiopian food was never a thing on Teesside. Turkish was never a cuisine or a designated restaurant serving all these dishes. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm going to stay positive. I'm not going to highlight too much negativity of the area or the place that I review. I just want to show the positives. Now, I'm going to be open and honest with every single review, as we should be here on YouTube. There will be instances where it's going to be quite hard to edit because copyright is an absolute nightmare, as we all know, and I'm not monetized. I'm not bothered if I get monetized or not, but I just want to show off what we have. So any sit down restaurant predominantly, I don't really want to get into takeaways. There's other channels out there, the Food Troll, he's on YouTube, you can go and check him out. He does quite a lot of takeaways along Linthorpe Road and in Middlesbrough, Stockton, Hartlepool. You can go and check him out. I don't want to really be doing takeaways, and the main reason for that is I want people to get out, get onto the high street, get into these restaurants, keep them open, keep people employed, and the effect of that is more money being ploughed back into the local economy, and I think this is a good platform to showcase that on. So I'm going to be starting today. I'm actually at the coffee stop in Thorntree. I'm kind of in their overflow room at the minute just because there's already quite a few people in there. It's only 7:30. Breakfasts don't start till 8 o'clock, but it's already busy. There's already music going on, so they've kindly allowed me just to pop into this room and kind of do this little bit of blurb to you. But today I'm going to review which is probably the cheapest full English breakfast on Teesside. Now, pardon. I haven't been to every borough and every area of Teesside, to look around at all the prices, but this one is pretty close. There's not going to be many places that are cheaper. So one I want to look for, is it value for money? Does it taste nice? Are the ingredients cooked well, prepared well? What's the atmosphere like? And I'm going to kind of mark them in each stage out of 10. So I'm going to kind of build it up to 50 points. And that's what my review is going to be. So it's not just going to be this, well, I didn't like that because there was a bit too much salad. So therefore, I'm only going to give it 6 out of 10 because I don't like mushrooms. By the way, I don't like mushrooms. But that's just one of those things. We've all got different palates and different tastes. So I'm going to mark every single place out of 50 points. I'll have a little tally going across the bottom at the end, or even just a screen at the end with all the points on. I probably won't get many places to kind of do this length of intro, so do forgive me. This is the first one. I kind of just want to put out there why I'm doing it. And just for clarity, I've worked in the food industry since leaving school. Food's been a big part of my life, the family's life. We do own food businesses. Therefore, I kind of think I'm in a good place to review, critique, and yeah, that's kind of where I think my knowledge and understanding of food and palates and the different flavours is going to come into it. So I've rambled on too long. It's almost 8 o'clock. Let's get back in there. There's just going to be probably B-roll because, like I said, it is busy. There is music playing, but I'll come back at the end and I'll review it out of the 50. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. And we're back, and thankfully they've allowed me to come back into this room once again just to finish off, which is very kind of them. Now, breakfast, as I said before, probably one of the cheapest. Now I got a medium breakfast there, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, an egg, hash brown, mushrooms, black pudding, beans, tomatoes and toast. Now that entire breakfast came to £5.70. Now I did get a dark cappuccino on the side, which was another £2.20, taking it up to £7.90. I could have had water or cordial or fruit juice if I so wished. I just really fancied a coffee, given that it's -8 outside and I really need something extra to warm us up. Now, I said previously I'm going to review this out of the 50 points. So first we begin the facilities. Now, it's a very small room. It's within the Robert Atkinson Community Centre on Thorntree Road, opposite the Baptist Church in room 1. It probably seats around 20 to 24 people. Very small kitchen, it's family led, and they're doing kind of a great job with the limited space that they have. Second, I've totally forgot already, it's the first one. Brilliant loo, that's the way to go. You're having a laugh, aren't you? Yeah. Food, let's just go to the food. Yes, it was catered sausages. You can see with the B-roll, the egg wasn't runny, it was kind of overcooked, although there was a nice little glaze over the top. The beans were nice. The sausages, like I mentioned, yes, they were catered sausages. The skin was crunchy. It had a nice filling inside. There was pork, a little bit of herb. There's beans. The beans were nice, tasty. Tinned tomatoes, as you would expect. The hash brown and the toast. And the toast came buttered. You could probably ask for it not to be buttered. So if I had to come outside, the other room was going to be filling up fairly quickly. And yeah, 3-part to 1. Never mind. So yep, I've done facilities, I've done the ingredients, presentation, as you see in the B-roll, nothing wrong with that. I do not eat mushrooms, therefore for the benefit of the video they put mushrooms in a little pot just so I can showcase that to you. I have no problem with that. Atmosphere, the hustle and bustle of early morning, and even the seagulls are joined in. Plenty of workers, plenty of parents and kids on the way to school, nipping in something to eat, which is great to see. And we're moving on now fairly quickly to value for money. Now, as I said, £5.70 for that breakfast, and I think it's 100% value for money. Now, cost of living crisis, which is constantly in the news, people are kind of feeling the wallet get a little bit tighter. I think for that breakfast, that's a great price, and especially here on Teesside. So out of 50, how would I do it? So atmosphere, 10 out of 10. It is busy, hence why I'm sat out here in, I think it's about -6, -7 now. Is great. Presentation, yep, can't ask any more for that. That's a 10 out of 10. Atmosphere is at 10 out of 10. Quality of the food, due to the egg being slightly overcooked and the fact that it was a catered sausage, I'm not going to mark it down too much. Well, I would say that's a solid 7.5 out of 10. The facilities, it's a small room, hence the overflow. There is toilets in another part of the building, which is very warm. The heating in this place is incredible. Toilets are clean. There's hand wash, sanitizer, everything you could ask for. Facilities, 10 out of 10. So for me, kind of overall, it's a 47.5 out of 50. And I think that's brilliant. If you agree, put it in the comments below, let me know. You don't need to subscribe if you don't want to, but you can put a like or a dislike, whichever you fancy. And I will see you next Friday with another video which will be a lot shorter than this one. I can guarantee you that. So until then,